Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the special meeting of the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Englewood Cliffs. Today is June 18, 2018. It's 8:43 p.m. I call the meeting to order. Madam Clerk, have the roll call, please.
Mayor Kranjak,
Here.
Councilperson Zaversa, E. Park, here. O. Here. McMorrow, here. M. Park,
Hello.
Wu, here. Borough Administrator,
Here.
Borough Clerk, present. Mayor, Councilman Aversa is absent, and Councilpersons O and Wu are participating over the phone.
Okay, thank you. And just for the record, because it might become relevant, Councilman Aversa had confirmed that he would be attending this evening. I've made 3 calls to him and gotten a voicemail box that's full, not taking any messages. And I sent him 1 text message, and I believe the Borough Administrator has also tried to reach him. So Councilman Aversa is missing. We don't know where he is. We hope he's okay. Let's have the flag salute. Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, would you please read into the record the Open Public Meetings Act statement?
Adequate notice of this meeting was given to the press and posted as required. Date and time of this meeting was legally given as required by the Open Public Meetings Act. This notice is on file with the municipal clerk and posted on the bulletin board. Minutes of this meeting will be made available to the public upon the completion of typing and proofreading by the municipal clerk.
Okay, thank you. Can I have a motion to open to the public?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. If there's anyone from the public who wishes to be heard, please raise your hand. Let me recognize you. Come up to the microphone on the table here. State your name and address. Yes, sir.
He's sitting or standing, Mayor?
Oh, you got a seat.
Very quick. Russell Perino, 220 Fairview Avenue. Good evening, everyone. Mayor and council persons. I didn't speak at the last council meeting, and it was purposeful, because it had devolved into such a circus, unfortunately, that I didn't think adding anything to it would help anyone. But I'm glad to see that there was an officer here, because the behavior in the back of the room, I had to get up and physically move from my chair because I couldn't hear what was being said. The screaming from behind me was just intolerable. So I appreciate whatever can be done with that regard. If it means having an officer here, it's sad that the borough will have to expend money to control those in the audience that can't respect the proceedings, but I just urge the council to do whatever's necessary to try to keep it under control, because it was just a really bad scene. And some things were said about the planning board, and I think I'll speak to that maybe at the next public meeting, the regular meeting, which I think needs to be addressed, so I'll save that for another night.
Thank you.
And that's it, thank you.
Thank you. I actually had spoken, actually by email, with the chief regarding the situation that arose by the various constituents in the audience that evening, including those in uniform. And I keenly await the results of his feedback, although none have been forthcoming after almost a week. So, anybody else from the public?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I have a motion to close the public portion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we have one resolution this evening. It's Resolution 2018-144, amendment to the introduced 2018 municipal budget. This is attached to the agenda for the public, and all council members had received this earlier as well. Can I have a motion to accept the amendment?
Mayor, this is on the recommendation of the CFO, as we were explaining to James, right?
Yeah, I met with the CFO last Tuesday with regards to the budget, and there's certain line items that went over budget, since our budget hasn't been adopted, and it would be prudent to send out a budget that isn't under budgeted for certain line items. So when I spoke to the CFO, I made the recommendations to the council on the line items. I also met with council members separately to discuss the budget with regards to several of these line items, and I felt that these increases are necessary at this moment only because that, like I said previously, to send a budget down that's under budgeted would not be responsible. So I made the what do you call it? Recommendations, and this is what I came up with, and I think we should be, hopefully we'll be pretty good going into the end of the year. So I asked the council, and I think it's very important that we approve this budget addendum.
Based on the mayor, I move resolution 18-144.
Thank you. Do you have a second?
Second.
Point of order for a special meeting.
Good.
When we're gonna bump, can you turn your microphone? I'm sorry. When we're gonna bump up OT?
We're going to, but I'm under the recommendation of the mayor. I spoke with the mayor. He has a standing order with the chief to curb overtime, and there's no approval for overtime unless the mayor approves such. So what I did was, I moved the amount that I was going to bump it over to special attorneys, because that's another line item that we would have to increase as well with all the litigation that the borough has, and I didn't want that to be under budgeted, so I moved it to over there.
To the insurance part of?
No, there's a difference.
Okay.
There's two differences, and I'll explain the differences because it's important, because although it says other insurance premium, really what that means here, the line item that was increased was the excess liability, which is the lawsuits. But those are the co-payments to the insurance company, and that's why it's under insurance, because we're paying. But now when you get to the special attorneys, that's for any litigation that's going forward, that I didn't want that to be under budgeted, considering that, right now we're dealing with a lot of legal situations here in the borough. So I feel pretty comfortable, hopefully, with that line item, special attorneys now, so.
That's legal service and other expenses, right? That's what
Excuse me?
That's legal service and other expenses.
Right, that would be,
Yeah.
right, the special attorney.
Jamie, I'm sorry. What did you say? So you moved the OT to where?
To that special attorney.
To legal services?
Yeah, legal services.
Okay, got
Right.
it.
Okay.
Thank you, Ellen.
Do we have a,
We need a second.
is anybody second?
I did.
Mark did. Thank you.
Okay, Councilman Aversa is absent. E. Park?
Yes.
O?
No.
McMorro?
Yes.
M. Park?
Yes.
Wu? 4 yeses, Mayor.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Second.
Said no.
All in favor?
Aye.
Or didn't say yes.
She said no, but it's still passed.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Mayor.